This is the review for the Power Ranger Super Zeo Megazord. I actually bought this in the box. Many reviewers don't have the box, so I want to be able to show you the look. We're going to go through the transformations, and then after that I'm going to give a review grading this a point system of 100, and I'll explain that a little later. But first, let's just look at the transformations. This is how it came packaged in the styrofoam. This is how I bought it off of eBay. This is the actual manual, not the manual, but the blueprints and how to transform the zords, and it's got a very nice schematic of everything. It tells you how to make him transform. This is pretty cool. It shows you Pyramidas and how to put the Super Zeo Megazord in there, because it is kind of hard to fit it in there, as you can see. I'll get into that when I review Pyramidas, but now I just want to focus on the Super Zeo Megazord. As you can see, this is how they package the Super Zeo Megazord. You have Super Zeo Zord 5 up in the middle. You have the two swords up and back. You have Zeo Zord 4. Then you have Zeo Zord 3 up here, Zeo Zord 2, and finally Zeo Zord 1. And of course you have the helmet right up here, which I will show you how that attaches to Super Zeo Zord 2. And here are all the Zords taken out of the styrofoam packaging. I'm going to go through each one, starting with Zeo Zord 1, transforming them, and just showing you how they work. So if you look at the articulation on these guys, starting with Zeo Zord 1, it's not that much if you think about it. You see the arms make a full 360, and that is pretty much it. There's no knee joints, and that's about it for Zeo Zord 1. Zeo Zord 2, there's a little more in the sense that, yes, arms go 360, no head movement. There is, I guess you can say, a knee joint there, another knee joint. That's because of the arms of the Megazord, but it does have knee movements. Also, it can twist this way, okay, at the knee. And yes, you could do a full 360 with this. That's pretty much it for the Zeo Zord 2. Zeo Zord 3 cannot do a 360 because of this triangle here. So if you actually unhook the arms, this is part of the transformation, but there you can actually make a full 360. Kind of interesting. It doesn't really bend at the knee, but I say a high what? A high hip. Okay, knee would be down here somewhere. Or what? These are huge boots. But anyway, yes, hip, knee, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty much it for his movements. For Zeo Zord 4, there's really not much movement. Just basically the arms 360. That's it. There's kind of a shimmy movement here, but that's about it. Finally, Zeo Zord 5 has most of the movement. The head actually turns, but that's for transformation. The arms will make a 360, but they will also come in, but that's for transformation. It's another story. That's it for the arms. The legs, though, they go, there's a forward, but it won't hold there, and then a backward, like this. There's also a high knee joint, which moves. That's about it for articulation. And now I'm going to transform these guys. So if you take Pink, this is what you actually do. Split her down the center, and you put the head down just like that. Put the arms in. This is actually the foot. And there you go. So you have 2 feet, just like that. It can be laid down there. That's the beginning stages. Then you get Zeo Zord 4, the big guy. Split him, put the arms back, just like that. Other arm, just like that. The head, rotate backwards. Okay, let's do one at a time. I always forget which way these go. Just like that. So you're left with this. Okay, that's one. You can actually take that, and you see these clips. You actually clip it here. The arm kind of fits back here. You see the arm fits in here. That becomes, I don't know, a shin. Then this one, let's continue it. The top here pulls back. And this, oops, just kind of shimmies like this, and we have the other. So we basically did the same thing for both, and that hooks on to where the arm used to be. Pretty good snap. I don't know why. My right side will be the opposite on the left. Snaps better than the right, but anyway. Then we have Super Zeo Zord 3, and this Zord is really cool. It's one of my favorite in terms of transformation, and there's a couple ways, but this is how I like to do it. The arms will fold back just like so. Legs go up. This is how I like to transform it. The other way is that you actually put the legs the other way, and then you do this rotation. Okay. The manual actually says that first. Let me go back. The manual says that how you should do it is actually put these back. Okay, turn them around. Okay, then put the legs up. But I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer to do it the other way. So let me do it like that. My way. Put the arms back, legs up, and then you turn him around. Once you turn him around like that, make sure his head is up, and then he fits into the slots right here. Okay, there we go. We have the crotch piece. Set that backwards like that. Then we have Super Zeo Zord 5. This one's a really simple transformation. I think most have him as their favorite, but he's a good Zord. He's just not my favorite. Arms squeeze in together, turn them around, clips here and here, and we'll clip, and that's pretty much it. Oops. That's what mine does. If you push them in like this, if you don't put them in the right spot, this will separate. You don't want that. So basically, there are two clips here, 1, 2, which coincide with these, 1, 2, and you just snap them together. And there you go. There you have most of them. Then again, with Super Zeo Zord 2, the helmet locks in back. That's kind of how it goes. But I like her transformation as well. There's a separation like this. Okay, the legs, or the arms, now the legs. Sorry, legs, now the arms. Turn them around till these are pointing forward. There's two push buttons back here where the knees were. Push them. You have fists. Pretty cool. The arms will rotate backwards like this and fold down. Helmet kind of has to go up. Then, again, clips back here, and these fists will actually go into the holes. So once that's all done, there you go. And then helmet goes up. The swords, and there goes one, there goes another. So it's kind of, there we go, and you can actually position them so that, you know, he's in this mode. Pretty good articulation on the arms. Not bad. I kind of enjoy it. He looks really good. Let me show you from the back. I've developed a score system for looking and rating the Megazord. Basically, it's divided into 5 groups. Each group has 20 points. The first group judges it in basis of looks, then value and package. Value and package mean, well, are you getting all of the Zords? Are you getting most of the Zords in the package? Are you getting basically a good product for what you're paying? Then design, and that just basically, how does it look? How does it fit together? That is very important. Is it easy transformations, you know, from the little Zords to the larger ones? Then the fourth category is transformations and with others, and how does the Zord fit in with others, with Pyramidas or with Tor or with other Zords? And the final one is the fun rating. How fun is it to transform it and take it apart? Some are more fun than the others. And here's the rating for the Super Zeo Megazord. For look, the Super Zeo Megazord gets a 14 out of 20. Loses a couple points because of, you know, just the star and the triangle and the shapes. I think it's a little pokey, but it's still very good. So it gets 14 out of 20. Okay, value in package. Okay, you get all 5 zords here that make up the complete Megazord, unlike some of the others. So that is good. So for this, you get 20 out of 20. I like the value for the package. Then the design. The design is great. Okay, I mean, look how they thought of this. You have the circles here, the ovals fit right into the stars. You have the triangle fit into the star. You have the square. Okay, let me move these. Square fits right into the bottom of the triangle, and the circle's upholding the square. It works really well. So I give that a 19 out of 20. Then transformations, it really doesn't transform with others, except for Pyramidas. So I didn't give it a high score. I gave it a 13 out of 20. And then finally the fun rating. It's really fun to transform this guy. The openings of here, the star, of course the triangle is my favorite, how he opens up. So I gave it a 19 out of 20. So total them up, and his score is, for the Super Zeo Megazord, final score, 85 out of 100. 85 out of 100, which is not a bad score. I would recommend it. Get it if you can on eBay. I got it in the box, but you can get it much cheaper if you don't use the box. But again, it's a great buy. I would not pass this up. And thank you very much all for watching. There shall be more videos on rating other Megazords soon. Thank you and have a good day.